Hello all, Scott Grove here of GroovyMusicLessons.com. Here with day 2 of new stuff coming in for show and tell. That's right, for trading whatever for my $49.95 download lessons. Again, that are only available usually by purchase. Again, I'm doing trades for whatever. Write to me, GroovyLessons at AOL.com. We'll put the word trade in the subject and we'll trade something, whatever. There's videos on this to tell you how to do it, and there's a thing right below here tells you how to do it and the name of all the lessons and so forth. But if you go to my website, if it's on the website, yeah, you're going to get it, but it is as a download, for all these 170 plus hours worth of stuff. So real quick before I show you 4 things that came in today. Amazing. And just some heartfelt stuff, some groovy stuff, some just stuff. But I'm getting ready to just do this, start uploading this while I'm sending the lessons out. So I haven't even got to send the lessons out. Just got back from the mailbox. Somebody had asked, and I'll just throw the answer here and hope that person sees it. My buddy Terry Bart from Jackson Hole, Wyoming, who moved here to Mesquite, he just left the house here just a few minutes ago and dropped off some stuff for me to demo for you guys and so forth. But one person had asked me, Scott, does Terry's little bitty guitar that he went and had custom made there in Jackson Hole, said, is it a better sounding acoustic guitar than your Rain song that you're so fond of, or even my Martin or my Taylor or whatever? Okay, so, and I said, well, I've always been on the back side of it, but every time he plays his guitar it just sounds incredible. So I had him play, just sit in there in the living room, play his guitar, then play all my acoustics, including the Rain song, of course, which is my personal favorite. But in doing so and letting him play them all and letting me be out front instead of behind the guitar where I can't hear anything, his guitar came out the clear winner over everything. If you want a guitar that sounds like an acoustic guitar and fills up a room, is totally balanced, and is like 3/4 size of any other guitar, Chuck Spray up in, and I'm sure I got his name right, I'm pretty sure, Chuck Spray. It's in the original video with Scott Grove, Terry Bart in the title. Do a search and you can get all the information on Chuck. But most fabulous guitar I've heard, period, acoustically. It's electric also. He's got, some kind of system put in it. But just sitting around listening to it, it is just huger than the guitar is. It's like 5 times the size sounding of a jumbo. But everything is equal. Nothing's too bright, nothing's too dull, nothing's too mid-rangey. It is just as equal as can be, but it does the actual bloom effect. It just fills a room. So for the person who asked me, does Terry's little bitty guitar sound better than yours? Okay, to my ears, yeah, big time, by far, no contest. So all the $4,500 to $6,000, whatever I paid for the Taylor and the Martin and the Rain song, as far as a great in-room acoustic guitar, it wins big time, okay? As far as plugged up and stuff, I have no idea. I've never even plugged his guitar in. But there's your answer. Okay, so let's get to the fun stuff here, and then I'll do all that other stuff on another video. Okay, here's today's haul. And again, I haven't contacted anybody yet, and I'll be sending all your downloads while I'm uploading this video. First one, and this is the part I love. Here's from oh, I love this. This guy and his son, Sam. The lessons are for his son. It's from, oh, Josh. Yeah, okay, we're in Georgia. Thank you so much, my friend. Is it? No, I'm sorry, Jason. Jason and Samuel. Samuel will be taking my lessons. He's the son. I got a hand-written letter, which I love because nobody does it anymore. And it's beautiful. Thank you so much, guys. He sent me, again, cool foreign coins. Just love this stuff. I can't get enough of it. And I'm keeping everything together with the envelopes of everything that everybody sends me, so I can always know who gave me what, and keep their letters, and just how thankful people are just to have this opportunity that I've presented with them, which makes me feel great that I can give them something for what they normally would consider just trash laying around their house. That's not all that came in here. Look at this. This is a $1,000 note from Uganda. Look at that thing. Yeah. Or 1,000 shillings, I'm sorry. How cool is that? I mean, it's just, again, I'm not going to make you guys sit here and look at every little thing, but this stuff here is cool, from the Congo. Just more cool stuff. Here's some really, really, really old stuff. Also from the Congo. But this stuff has been around. And that's what makes it even neater. When he initially contacted me, he goes, I don't know, because some of it's been folded or is so worn out that I don't know if you'd enjoy it. It's like, I'm old and wore out, and I still enjoy myself. God, I'll treasure this stuff, dude. Look at these things. From the Congo. That's only stuff, words you hear in movies. Okay? So I'm just going to have a blast going through all of this. I had somebody else write me last night who was, in the service and would travel everywhere. And it's like bringing back, actually bad flashbacks for the guy, because all the different things he's seen, that the vets have seen. And they've been to all these countries and had to deal with this money while they're getting shot at or having to shoot people and kill people that they necessarily don't want to shoot, but their nation asks them to. So they do. And all of a sudden this is a bad memory for some people, which sucks, I'm sorry. But at the same time, it is what it is, and I want to share everything that comes with it. And I love hearing the stories from you people that things like this remind you of, because it gives me another life experience that I didn't have. It's a life experience that somebody else had, and I just like that. It's cool to me. Here is another great letter. Elixir Polywebs for life. I love it. And all the contact information here from him. But this is Arby. He actually lives over there exactly where Fender is in California, the exact same town and everything. But I got a handwritten letter here, and I will do this one real quick because it has its personal information. There you go. So Arby came up with some groovy stuff too, and I am just loving this stuff. The letters are amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Jason, Samuel, Arby so far. Arby stuff. God, we got Zimbabwe. This is 100. I'll just do this. $100 trillion. No, I ain't crapping you. Of Zimbabwe. That's what 100 trillion looks like in numerically. If this is true or not, or if it's BS or not, I don't know. I don't care. But how cool is it? That's what I care about, is how cool it is. But it's actually got, yeah. It changes colors like it's supposed to. Okay. Where's this from? Iran. How cool. Reminds me of Iran. I ran so far away. So here's Iran. And this will give some people some flashbacks, I'm sure. Cool stuff. Oh, dude. Wow. I know this dude. I ran again. I mean, just cool stuff. Again, I just find it amazing, and thank you guys, and I know you're going to love the lessons. Samuel, enjoy these lessons, buddy. Look at this one. And they did what the U.S. did. I don't know if you can see this. I will make it happen. There you go. Right there. The strips that are in the money. So these are like woven in there, or laced. You know, they go in, then they go through, then they come back out on one side. They don't come out the other side. But it is, which you're not going to be able to see unless I turn it towards the light, which I don't need to. Head towards the light. But you can see this all the way through if you look through the paper, just like American money. And then again, not all my viewers are American. But Iranian money, just as cool as it gets. So thank you so much, Arby and Jason, Samuel. I'm not done yet. I'm only halfway through. This one here, and like I said, less is more sometimes. And again, Mike from over in Georgia. This is cool. Another wonderful handwritten letter that I love. I mean, look at this. That's the way life used to be. I love the whole I watch Andy Griffith all the time. I just miss those days. You know, even though I wasn't in them, I was in the Brady Bunch days, but, you know, just life when it was simple and there were no electronics, and just great personal letters. He was in, how you say it, Shibushi, Japan, March 14th and March 15th, and their first U.S. naval vessel to visit, and it was extremely beautiful. The picture with the stone statue is very interesting. However, I have no idea what it is about. The other is a temple, and we were invited to attend, but because I had been having a drink, I declined, as not to offend anyone. But anyway, and it's the 13th is his 48th birthday, coming right up. So I got a couple pictures here, and and the currency. And he's been playing guitar for almost 30 years. God, ever since he saw Queen back in 1980, and he was in the front row and got to see Brian May, and made it look so easy. He just had to start playing. So that's Mike's story in a nutshell. But here's the pictures he was talking about. He sent me pictures from over there in Japan. I don't get to see this stuff. I get to see it and experience it through you guys. So this is show and tell, modern day, but with a hint of old school flavor, because I got this picture in my hand. It's not in my computer, and I'm not going to lose it when the hard drive crashes. You know, and I won't have it backed up. And I mean, I've got handwritten letters here. And again, I know I keep making a big deal out of it, but it is a big deal to me. So thank you guys for doing this kind of thing. It is worth more to me than you can imagine. And just knowing that you're sitting there writing me a letter is amazing. I love it. And wow, this is cool. Let me see if I can pick out exactly what it is. I have to say it. This came in here with it. Okay. But if you read it, 100 shilling, not 100, but I'm sorry, that's Ebonics right there. That's $100. There's no such thing as a D in the Ebonics dictionary. It's like, come to my neighborhood, H-O-O-T. That's good. So this is 100 shilling. Sorry to my dark-skinned fellows, but It is funny. But how cool, huh? So, great. Mike, thank you so much, man. This is cool. I love it. And finally for today, this guy, he asked me what I wanted from all the stuff. He saw this, and I had to go for it. It's great. This is Josh from California. I'll say Diego. I won't say the name of the whole town. Guess you can't guess where he's from. Okay. This is great. And I needed a new billfold bad. He just asked, which one do you like? And of course he showed me the picture first, and it's like, duh, he already knew which one I was going to be, but inside. Okay. Got places for everything. But this is Groovy, and I'm going to start wearing it or hauling it around as of today. And you ready, guys? This is Dr. Groovy in a nutshell. Yes, it has something on the other side where it's actually tooled into there, or burnt into there, stamped into there, however they do it these days. It's a bad motherfucker. How great is that? And all I have to do is go push a button with his email on it, and he instantly gets all my lessons and gets a lifetime worth of fun out of it. And I just got a great laugh for the day, and I get a new billfold that I am going to love. See, so it's a cool thing to do cool things for people. You know, so I'm loving that this whole promotion, or just whatever you want to call it, is working out so well. And again, anybody, you see what's starting to happen. The money stuff is the main thing, but there's, like I said, all kinds of different things coming in, and a simple letter with nothing else with it suffices too, as long as I get something from you. Okay, because that's all it is. We're just trading something. If it's just a letter saying hey and tell me about something, tell me who you are, I'm happy with it. I don't care. I'm just interacting with people from everywhere and having a blast doing it. It's fun getting things in the mail. It's like Christmas every day now. I'm looking forward to this every day. I can't wait to wake up and go find stuff. So again, we have Josh from Diego, California. Back to Mike here from Georgia, with our photos from Japan and our Ebonics lesson. Jason and his son Samuel with the coinage and all the cool Congo money and Ugandan money. How cool. Samuel, enjoy the lessons, buddy, and that's cool of Dad to send all this stuff. I love it. And last but not least, Arby, right here from California, exactly where the Fender plant is located at. Same town, so that should tell you where it is. God, yeah, we're looking at the Iranian stuff, and then the $100 trillion that came in today. So I'm 100 trillionaire. I'll stop talking about this millionaire bullshit. 100 trillionaire, and I can prove it. In some country, unless that's a joke, which I have no idea if it is or not, but it doesn't matter. In my mind, I am now 100 trillionaire, and I will prove it to anybody right there, because it's on YouTube. That means it's true. And again, that's my address for everybody who needs it. Yeah, just write me, put trade in the subject line, and I will get there eventually. Not every single day can I get to it, but I will get to it all eventually, because I'm not letting anybody get out of here without lessons. So Scott Grove, GroovyMusicLessons.com. Again, just write me over there at GroovyLessons@AOL.com. Put the word trade in the subject thing. A lot of people aren't telling me. They're just like, I'm going to send you something, give me your address. And I'm like, okay. And then I keep everything, so I can keep track of who has sent what and blah, blah, blah. But I've got a way of doing that. It's called copy and paste. So I keep all the letters that you initially sent me and your emails in case you don't include them with your stuff that you send. So this is just a blast. So there you go, show and tell day 2. And I'll be back to do a whammy pedal demonstration. Terry Bart was kind enough to leave his. I had the original one and I loved it. Why'd I get rid of it? I have no idea, because I wanted to show him how to use his today. He brought it over and said, show me how to do all the pedal steel bends with this, but without bending anything. So I'll show you how to do all that. Then I'm going to do a little short video that you guys won't get to see, but I want to send it to Digitech because I have between Terry and I both standing here, I have a really, 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 really good idea for a pedal that would work on the exact same thing they got going, but also adding swelling into it, so you don't have to use a volume pedal, so it would actually swell, put a flick a switch, and it will do all the harmonies while you're bending the pedal, and I'll show you that later tonight. But then add that to it and add compression to it, just one on and off switch, and then an on off switch to make it kick in the volume swell or not, and to make it actually I'm calling already a steel pedal. Not a pedal steel, but a steel pedal. Sounds like a great name for it. But for us country folks, there's not much dedicated to country guitar players at all. So I don't know if it would be even worth their interest, since most kids just want pedals that sound like, what they say on them. Death metal, grunge, puke, whatever the pedals are called. So, but I think there needs to be a country guitar pedal out there, and you can get some. I'll show that video. I'll make it public to the video I'm going to send to Digitech and see if they will make it. Again, all my Johnson amplifiers are made by a division of Digitech way back when. So they're all Digitech amps, actually. So, even though they say Johnson on them. So, if anybody can get it done, Digitech can get this done, because it's their technology. So they're so close to they could put these pedals out tomorrow. So I'm going to see if we can get them to do it. And all I want is one for free if they do it. I know you guys are like, but you could get all this other money. It's like, I could, but I don't care. I just want stuff to be invented. So I'm always submitting ideas to people and music companies and manufacturing and not manufacturing, but the idea people. And a lot of them have come true, whether it's from me or not. Some of them had to be from me because nobody else would think of such weird things, including the whammy pedal. So I will take credit for it, because I actually made that call a long time ago. And they're going to be like, you didn't come up with this. I was like, yeah, actually I did, like 20 years before it came out, and actually contacted them about it and how to make it work. But anyway, so I'm me. Thanks for all the cool stuff. Okay, so I'm going to go out right now, drag all this out there, and mark you off the list as I send your downloads. Okay, again, for all you guys that just sent them, the downloads are good for 2 weeks. It's not my fault. It's only available for 2 weeks. They're from a company called dropsend.com that I use, and I have to pay them $1,200 a year to send free downloads. But if you run out of time, just write me and say, hey, I ran out of time. Can you send me some new links? Because once the old links expire, they are no good for the rest of their lives. So I send you all new links, which have 2 more weeks worth of time. Then you should be able to definitely get it in that time. Then if your computer crashes somewhere down 5 years from now, which I've had happen, a lot of times people, either that or they're just playing me for a sucker and they want their friend to have all my lessons for free. Don't get any ideas, but if you're honest, cool. If you're a thief, then there ain't anything I can do about it, really. But people will write me 5 years later, but I still have a way to look it up and make sure you guys made the payment, via PayPal. But even 5 years later, if you say, hey, my thing's crashed and I lost all your lessons, I keep sending them. Even if I made more lessons, I throw them on there and they get all the new ones too for free. all my lessons means you get all my lessons. So these people get all my lessons for the rest of their life. So they're getting ready to come on their way now. They might be at your house before I get this uploaded. So thanks to all 4 of you guys today, and to everybody who's sending all the other stuff. Let's keep it going. It's a beautiful thing. I love it. I couldn't be happier. You guys be groovy. See you soon with some whammy paddle madness and some other who knows what, as you can tell from the last couple of videos from last night when I got really bored. Okay. Bye.